Imagine facing an animal that stands twice your height and weighs as much as a modern school bus. For thousands of years, our ancestors did exactly that, regularly hunting large Ice Age mammals like mammoths, mastodons, and giant sloths. But how did early humans, with only basic stone and wooden tools, manage to bring down these massive creatures? The answer does not lie in raw physical strength, but in advanced teamwork, deep ecological knowledge, and clever engineering. Long before the invention of metal weapons, ancient hunters relied on their understanding of animal behavior and terrain to level the playing field. One of the most critical developments in early hunting technology was the invention of projectile tools. Instead of approaching a large animal with a simple handheld spear, which was incredibly dangerous, humans developed the atlatl, or spear thrower. The atlatl acted as an extension of the human arm, using leverage to launch spears with incredible velocity and distance. This allowed hunters to strike from a safer distance, piercing the thick hides of large prey without getting within reach of dangerous tusks or trampling feet. Beyond specialized weaponry, ancient hunters relied heavily on the natural landscape to gain an advantage. They rarely attacked large animals in wide open spaces where the prey had the upper hand. Instead, hunting parties would track a target and deliberately herd it toward natural traps. They used steep cliffs, muddy bogs, and narrow ravines to restrict the animal's movement. Once an animal was trapped in deep mud or cornered against a rock wall, it became much easier and safer for the group to manage. Fire was another highly effective tool used by early human communities to manage and manipulate their environment. By intentionally setting controlled fires, hunters could clear dense brush or direct the movement of a herd. They used smoke and flames to drive large mammals toward prepared ambush sites or toward steep drop-offs. This required careful coordination and an intimate knowledge of wind patterns, ensuring the fire worked to their advantage rather than trapping the hunters themselves. While tracking and trapping were essential, the physical act of hunting large game required incredible endurance. Humans are uniquely adapted for long-distance running and tracking, a strategy known as persistence hunting. While a mammoth possessed immense power, its large body mass meant it could easily overheat and tire when forced to move continuously. Teams of human runners would track an animal for hours or even days, never allowing it time to rest or cool down until it was completely exhausted. When it came to the actual confrontation, ancient hunters focused on precision and patience rather than brute force. They targeted vulnerable areas where a strike could cause significant bleeding or restrict movement, such as the soft underbelly, the neck, or the tendons in the legs. Rather than trying to kill the animal instantly, which was nearly impossible with stone points, they would inflict wounds and then wait for the animal to weaken from blood loss and fatigue over time. Successful hunting of large mammals was entirely dependent on highly organized social structures. A single individual could not hunt a mammoth alone. These expeditions required planning, clear communication, and a division of labor. Some group members acted as scouts, others as drivers to push the animal forward, and the most experienced individuals delivered the final strikes. Afterward, the entire community cooperated to process the meat, hide, and bones, ensuring nothing went to waste. By combining technological innovation, strategic use of the terrain, and unmatched social cooperation, ancient humans transformed themselves from potential prey into highly efficient apex predators. They did not conquer the Ice Age landscape through size or power, but through adaptability, patience, and a profound understanding of the natural world around them.